What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to my 31 and 31 movie reviews for the month of October. Today is day 21, and what we are talking about today is Wolf. Wolf is a 1994 horror movie done by Mike Nichols. Um, this movie stars a whole bunch of people. Um, we're talking people at the top of their game at that point. We're talking Jack Nicholson right off of. I mean, Jack Nicholson is a fucking beast at this point. And then you got Michelle Pfeiffer at the height of hers. You got James Spader. You have Richard Jenkins. You got Christopher Plummer. David Hyde Pierce is in this. And we even have a cameo by David Schwimmer as a cop before he became famous in Friends, I guess. This movie was suggested to me by my coworker Allison. Um, Thank you for just suggesting this. I haven't seen this movie in years, and oh my god, I love this movie. Um, Little backstory on the plot: Jack Nicholson plays this editor in chief at this magazine. Christopher Plummer is his boss, and they decide they want to get rid of him because he's too old. They want somebody fresh with James Spader. Um, he ends up, and Jack Nicholson ends up getting bit by a wolf one winter night. And all of a sudden, we get to see Jack Nicholson go through the motion of becoming literally the Wolf Man. Um, let's talk violence and gore. This movie is very tame compared to what it could have been. When it's gory, it's gory. Like when they get to that moments where they show the violence, they don't shy on it. It looks pretty good. Like the moment where he's in the bathroom, where Jack Nicholson's in the bathroom and he starts washing his hands, pulls out some uh sorry about that. Some fingers, and then you find out that these dudes try to rob him, and he ends up protecting himself and ripping his fingers off. Pretty dope. Um, I've seen a lot of reviews that say, this movie's not that good because it's like literally not really about a werewolf. It's more about this guy going through a midlife crisis because of his job, and his wife ends up cheating on him with the younger man, which was James Spader, and you find that whole thing out, and then you find out that his wife was murdered, and then they're trying to think Jack Nicholson's doing it, and then you got Michelle Pfeiffer who thinks he is a murderer, then he isn't a murderer, then he is a murderer, then he isn't a murderer. Like that part's weird. But overall, movie's great. I love this film, and I loved it again yesterday. I love the special effects makeup. I think the special effects makeup is awesome, especially the transformation scenes on Jack Nicholson. The way he looks at the end is so perfect. His final form, amazing. What they were able to do with James Spader's makeup at the end was awesome too. In his own right, he looked creepy too. That was amazing. Let's talk the score. The score is like the hands down a character in this movie. Like this score is so good and it's so haunting. Like I really want this on vinyl because I love it. The scenes where he's running and you hear the dun, 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 it just works so well. Um, I'm shocked this movie didn't make more money than it did because this is a really well done movie. And this is back when they were taking ideas of Universal monster movies and putting them on their own. I mean, we got Bram Stoker's Dracula with Gary Oldman, and then we got Frankenstein with Robert De Niro. And I think this was supposed to be the Wolf Man, but with Jack Nicholson. I wish it would have went that way because I think this movie is really, really incredible. I say give it a chance if you're interested in watching it. Definitely, it's on Prime right now. Um, you could rent it or not rent it, but you can watch it on Prime for free if you have Prime, or you can rent it in any places. I say give this movie a chance if you haven't seen it. It's really, really good. Plus, Michelle Pfeiffer is freaking stellar in it. She is beautiful in this movie. Like, again, when I say Michelle Pfeiffer at the top of her game, I'm talking Michelle Pfeiffer at the top of her game. I'm talking right after um, Witches of Eastwick and right after Batman Returns. I think this is after Batman Returns, to be completely honest. Um, maybe, hold on, 94. Yeah. Yeah, I think it is because I think if I'm correct, Batman Returns came out in 92. This came out in 94. So this was right after Batman Returns, right when Michelle Pfeiffer was like killing it. And then I think she was in Grease as well, Grease 2. So yeah, um standout moments for this movie. Again, the fight scene at the end between Stuart and Will is fantastic. Great cinematography. I love when you get to see Jack Nicholson in his final form and he gets the pitchfork scraped against his face. Like it's so dope. This movie is great. So again, thank you, Allison, for suggesting this movie. I absolutely love this film. I think this film is great. I am so happy you suggested it. I haven't seen it in a while, and I am glad to have watched it again and just remember loving it so much. So that is my review for the 1994 movie Wolf by Mike Nichols. Um, definitely give it a chance. Again, it's on Prime if you guys want to watch it. And yeah, so that is my review. Um, tomorrow's review will be The Shining, also suggested by my brother Adam. I can't wait to talk that movie either. That movie is one of my favorites as well. So until next time, stay creepy, my friends.